So, I have finished my final exam, and I'm moving out tomorrow. And I could return in some stuff tomorrow for my design class, which I have a 76 in, but honestly, I think I'm just going to take the 76. Because I got A's and B's and everything else, except that. I got a C in that. But, considering how hard it was, how difficult it was, with online stuff, COVID, I was hospitalized, my dad had a stroke, all that stuff. I couldn't go home at all, so I didn't have any breaks from the dorm or anything. All that, I think I did alright to be able to pass at all, honestly. Briefly losing the will to live a little bit every so often, but I'm doing better. I'm doing a lot better, and I soon shall be home, or at least home adjacent. It is super dark outside because it was really humid earlier today, and it was like, God, I wish I didn't even have to go outside because it was so humid and hot and miserable. But now it's time for the storm, and that should make it less humid tomorrow when I'm moving out. So that's good. Hopefully it doesn't rain tomorrow, because then I'll have to reschedule my moving out for Thursday, which I kind of want to move out as soon as possible because I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left to do. Hence why I'm playing Minecraft at 3:50 p.m. on a Wednesday. I got nothing. Well, you could make art. I could make art, but I've been doing that, and I'm out of ideas at the moment. Well, probably I could probably whip something up, but do I want to? That's always a factor. Do I want to? And I painted last night, and it went I wouldn't say it went poorly. I just I don't have a good grasp on technique yet, and I'd like to actually know what I'm doing, which hopefully I shall be learning in the fall, since I'm taking a painting class in the fall. But I'm definitely more comfortable at the moment drawing than I am at painting, which I still like painting though. I was really getting into it yesterday. It's fun. I enjoy it. I'm just not totally confident with my skill set as of yet. But that should change. This fall, I'm going to be moving into an apartment complex. So it's dorms, but it's an apartment-y type dorm. So there's 4 people to 4 people. They have their own rooms, but they share a kitchen and they share a common area, like a little living room. And I'm looking forward to that because I've been extremely isolated this last year. You meet some people sometimes, but you know, it gets lonely. You know, I haven't been able to see my parents since my birthday, which is February, so it's been a couple months. But I see my brother every now and then, my dog, who is missing a tooth, apparently. Like, they just found, like, half a tooth, and then they found the other half of the tooth, and they're like, oh, well, guess we'll take her to the vet. So I'm waiting to see if she's gonna need pain medication or something, which I may or may not have to administer depending on quarantine status, but that's a whole nother ball of wax. I think I'll make it 4 tall. Maybe that will look better. I seem to, every time I record stuff, I seem to, like, drop out at about, like, almost exactly an hour. It's like 58 minutes or something is my usual dropout time. And then, so I end up with an hour of stuff that I need to edit and upload, which, I don't know who's gonna watch an hour of my stuff, but I got a game recently. It's called Passepartout, I think that's how it's pronounced, but it's not a very good, it'd be a good streaming game if you had, like, an audience to give you ideas and stuff of what to draw, but it's basically you just draw stuff, sometimes it sells, sometimes it doesn't, and that's the whole game. And I don't know, it's not good recording material. I recorded an hour of it, and at the end I was just, like, scribbling nothing. I was like, I had no ideas. I was just, cause, like, it's work to come up with ideas as an artist. That's work. And, you know, to make a game out of work is, you know, it's not, you know, you burn out on it pretty fast. I guess I'll place down a misplaced log, and then I'll go make a mine somewhere. Isn't it iron pick? What is it? I guess isn't it ironic? But it's iron pick. That's kind of stupid. I don't really like that. This will be good right here. Gotta crouch so that I don't fall off and kill myself. I feel like these are very boring. I want to make interesting content, but I don't have any ideas. The best idea that I have is to make a video in response to Amy Schumer's tampon commercials. She does like a tampon commercial thing where she sticks a tampon in her mouth, and it's like, just go all the way, just eat the tampon, Amy Schumer. Eat the tampon. Soak it in a red colored substance. In my case, it would be Jello. I've used Jello for photo shoots to like mimic blood and stuff, and so I'd be melting the Jello in the microwave, and then I would be soaking maybe overnight the tampon in the red Jello, and then I would just eat the tampon, not the string, but you know, just the cottony part. And I'd film myself doing that, and I feel like I don't know if I want to go, like, how crazy do I want to show people that I am? Like, because that, it could be labeled performance art, it could be just labeled, I'm a degenerate dumbass. So, I don't know, maybe I'll have a secret channel where I eat tampons soaked in Jello and stuff like that. I'm wasting my iron pick, but I don't care. I'm too lazy to go make a stone one at the moment. When will it storm? I'm just sitting here waiting for the thunder. Waiting for the ambient noises. I was listening to, There's a Little Thunder. I was listening to The Killers. I forgot that I had their album Sam's Town on my iPod, and I was listening to that, and I paused it because I heard really loud banging sounds, and that was the thunder. But now it's just like, it's not even, there's a low rumbling every now and then, but it has yet to just rip the sky asunder like it was previously. And that's what I want. I want the sky to be ripped asunder. There's no draw for these videos. There's no reason for them. I've always wanted to make them. Look at me, now I'm making them. I've done a lot of things. In recent history, that are sort of fulfilling long-held dreams of mine, like make YouTube videos, or play guitar, or, you know, draw better, and paint better, and, you know, I'm finally, like, ticking things off, you know, fulfilling wishes of mine, and they're not huge things, and they're not life-changing things. Like, my life isn't going to change just because I made, like, a YouTube channel or something. But it's always been a goal of mine. It's always been something that I've wanted to do. And I'm finally doing the things I've always wanted to do. So, you know, and I thought I would never do them. I thought I'm never gonna have the skills to edit videos. I thought I'm never gonna have the skills to do this or to do that. But you can learn stuff, and it takes a while. It takes a long fucking time. But, you know, you can get there in the end. And that is quite... what's the word? It's not disheartening, that would be bad. Heartening? Heartening? The opposite of disheartening. Encouraging. That's encouraging. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah. I'm gonna make a little stairway to the... What the fuck? The quarry? The cavern? What do you call this thing? I don't know. I can't fucking remember. Has anyone seen those videos by that guy? His name's like Abduul or something. And he's a YouTuber. And he's all about productivity. And he's a YouTuber, he's a doctor, he was the first in his class in, like, Cambridge, and every day for him has to be, like, the most productive day ever. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like that he's the kind of person, like, I could have been, had I not been, like, clinically depressed. Like, I have the brain power to pass classes at a C level. Well, I passed my psychology class at a C level. Brain power to pass my psychology class at a C level without taking very many notes. So, you know, I'm not, which is a stupid thing. I didn't study at all, and I still made a C. I didn't study. I took barely any notes, and I just sort of sat in class, and I still ended up making a C. And you know, so I'm not a genius. My grandmother would say otherwise. My now deceased grandmother. But I'm not a genius, and I probably couldn't be a doctor. I couldn't be a doctor for a number of reasons, but the intelligence level is there. The motivation level is not there. So, you know, if I wasn't clinically depressed, you know, the world would be my oyster. I could do whatever the fuck I wanted. I could, and like, really, you know, really hard things, you know, like, he's the kind of person I'd probably be if I wasn't just who I am now. Which, I don't know. I hate myself? Occasionally, but the thing is that I don't hate myself. I do things that make me hate myself, but that's very occasional. And I find it hard to... Oop. Well, I guess I'll be building up to it. And don't look at me, motherfucker. And I hate my behaviors. And I hate that I'm sick with something most of the time mentally. But, you know, things are looking up. Things are looking up. I'm no longer the high school dropout. I'm now in college. I am no longer... I'm still fat, but, you know, that can be changed. Does he see me? Did I look at him accidentally? I don't know what the fuck that was about, but I'm not playing around with that motherfucker. What was the point to my whole long spiel about... Okay, it started off, Abduul's a doctor. He's a doctor, he's a YouTuber, he has his own business, he lives with a roommate, he does all this stuff. He monetizes every aspect of his fucking life, and every day must be the giant most productive day of the entire existence. Which, that's one way to live, I guess, but, you know, I think you need days where you just do nothing, and you see nobody, and you just loaf like a potato. Because, you know, but there needs to be a balance. There needs to be a balance between working and loafing like a potato. And I do not have a very good balance of working or loafing like a potato. It turns out that I loaf too much. Too much loafing. A little loafing is good. A little loafing is necessary. But too much loafing, you never get anything done. You never get anything done. And that's a bummer. That's a big, big, big bummer. I have a couple problems. I need to stop eating so much. I need to wake up at a time that is not dinner time. And I need to be asleep at a regular time. So, you know, I woke up today at 1, which, it's better. It's 5 hours earlier than the last couple days I've been waking up. So I am awake during the day currently. It is currently 4:30. Excuse me.